The day's news in the southeast now on BBC One with Gwennon Edwards and Shuli Ghosh.
The mother who claims her 5-month-old baby was attacked by a fox as he lay in his pram.
The drug dealing that's blighting part of the West End.
I walk out my door some mornings and there's 4 guys, say, dealing methadone. I've walked around the corner and there's someone injecting.
And celebrating the new year, Hindu style. Good evening. We start tonight with a baby who was attacked by a fox as he lay in his pram. 5-month-old Philip Shepherd had been left to sleep in the conservatory of his South London home when his mother heard him screaming. Wildlife experts say it's the first time they've heard of such an attack, but Mrs. Shepherd says she'd already asked for pest control officers to be brought in. James Cameron reports.
Foxes have become a regular feature of life at the bottom of the Shepherd's Garden in Norbury. These home video pictures taken in May show a vixen and 7 of her cubs playing near their earth under the garden shed. 5-month-old Philip was sleeping in the conservatory at lunchtime on Friday when his mother heard him scream. As she ran into the room, she saw a fox on top of the pram biting the baby's face. These pictures taken soon afterwards show the 2 small teeth marks the animal inflicted above his mouth and another on his lip.
It was, very old and horrible fox with very fur and looked diseased. So, it was like a nightmare for me. Like, from the horror films.
The urban fox population has been steadily rising over the years, with built-up areas providing rich pickings for animals driven off the countryside by intensive farming methods. They're normally very wary of people, and wildlife experts think this may be the first recorded case of a fox attacking a human.
We've never heard of foxes attacking humans at all before. We think it's probably a question of curiosity, maybe mixed in with hunger. The fact that foxes now are so prevalent in London, maybe growing in numbers to an extent where they're coming into houses and becoming more tame.
The local council, Croydon, says its policy is to leave foxes alone unless they're either diseased or causing a particular nuisance. There are 2 fox earths at the end of the Shepherd's Garden, and environmental health officials are planning to set up a trap to catch the animal responsible.
One of our officers went round on Saturday, in fact, to assess and survey the garden area, and we will be laying traps later this week, and if there are foxes there, no doubt we will catch them and we will try to move them on.
Parents worried about foxes are being advised not to leave pet food out, to dispose of rubbish properly, to use cat nets to cover babies in prams when they're outside, and to use commercially available anti-fox sprays. Philip Shepherd is now taking a course of antibiotics to prevent infection, but appears to be otherwise unharmed. His parents are only thankful his injuries weren't any worse.